get back into Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon, one of my favorite games on the PlayStation, the first one of course, and let's just jump right back into this. When if you were here with me last time, we went into, we were almost done with the Sunrise Spring home. Yes, Sunrise Spring, and just 2 more levels left to do here, so we're going to get those out of the way. My bot's in place, everything's good to go. We're going to do this. I like this intro so much. Alright, now my second save is further along than my first save. Alright, so we're not going to waste any time. We're going to head straight into Molten Crater, because that was where we last left off on my last playthrough, or last stream. I believe I opened the portal, but I might have to open it again. Yep, I do. So let's talk to him.
At last, my portal is working again. Come visit me at the Tiki Lodge.
Alright, straight in we go. What's up, 02 Hero? Glad you're here. We're going into Molten Crater. Let's talk to you first off.
Rhinox are running rampant around here, but I can't get anyone out of the Tiki Lodge long enough to do anything about it.
Man, I gotta turn my volume way down just so it's not being picked up. Alright. So the key chests from the first game make a come back again, make a reappearance is what I want to say. And they're a little bit different than they were last time. But I mean, there's just a slight redesign, but they still essentially work the same. You gotta get a key, and it lets out a bunch of treasure. So that's what we're gonna be working on: getting that key, getting that treasure, all sorts of fun stuff here. We have a skill point. I'm pretty sure that destroying these flowers is not one, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're just gonna do it anyway. It's not like there's really going to hurt anybody to flame a few flowers. So, yeah, we're going to do that. I didn't get the Speedway skill point. I also wasn't trying for it. Now, my day was pretty long. I actually just, not long ago, came back from a drive to pick up a couple of Angora rabbits. We're going to be breeding them here and raising them for... to sell for Angora wool.
Be sure to keep your friend Sparks the dragonfly healthy, Spyro. If his health is low, torch a little creature like the slug below me to release a butterfly.
Yeah, that slug's already gone. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it was a pretty uneventful day. I didn't really do much today. I'm actually pretty sure that these flowers are not a skill point, but it never really hurt anybody. So thanks to that, I believe it was an any percent run that I watched, I found out that there's another skip here that's actually pretty easy to perform. It doesn't really do anything because you have to come back here anyway. And the only thing it really skips is having to pay for Sergeant Bird to get to this section. Yeah, I didn't take the flowers or anything. Also, I don't think I have all of them yet. No, I'm pretty sure I do.
Here, take this egg. They were giving them away at the Tiki Lodge last night.
Why were they giving away eggs at the Tiki Lodge? that's it for here. Okay. It said Sergeant Bird is currently on a secret mission to the inside of a cage. And it said tough luck, and it was signed the sorceress. Now there's no skip for money bags here, so you have to either pay for him to unlock the door, or you can just wait until after you get all your money back, and I'm not going to do that. So, I unfortunately have to pay him. I mean, of course, like, I mean, it's to be expected that, crap, what am I doing? It's to be expected that you have to pay money bags. But now, more about this skip here. This one actually is pretty easy to do. We'll see if we can get it to work. So, basically what you're going to try to do, crap, you're going to angle yourself to get on top of these poles here. And then you're going to try to get on top of this and then just walk over it, and you'll go through.
Hello, Spyro. I've just got to the Tiki Lodge for some R&R.
I'm not supposed to be here yet.
I'm playing a game of hide and seek with my friends. If I can't find where they've hidden their heads, they won't let me join the Tiki Lodge. Help me put them back together, and I'll make you an honorary member. Hey.
Okay. Well, since I'm playing as Sergeant Bird now, I might as well talk a little bit about his playstyle. Now, Sergeant Bird is a flying penguin. If you probably couldn't tell already, and if you already didn't know, I'm sure most people knew. You press and hold the X button to get him to fly, and circle and square. Actually, circle button just fires his rockets. Yeah. Ah, crap. The triangle button changes your point of view to where instead of looking straight ahead, you're now looking straight down. And you can also use it to aim something that you have in your hand. Now this challenge here is pretty easy as long as the birds don't hit you, because if you get hit by the birds, you're going to drop the head you're carrying. And if you drop it into the lava, you have to go back to where you started in order to get a new head. The birds themselves actually don't do any damage. Like I'll give an example. If you get hit by a bird, it doesn't do any damage. Like I don't take any hit points from sparks. But what does do damage is the lava. And usually if I'm not careful, I'll drop down into the lava and take a hit. Also, you can't kill the birds. They will respawn after a few seconds. I believe it's like 3 seconds and they're back. So, see, they're already back here. So killing them is purely strategic, if I can say the word correctly. Alright, so here's one of the easiest skill points in the game to get. That wall there, that's an egg. It's not a skill point. But there's another wall that I'll have to find, and that's where a skill point is. It's not so easy to find. It's just, it honestly looks like it's an ordinary wall. I gotta remember where it is. It's always, this one took me the longest to find. Or maybe it's not even in this section. But yeah, that glitch is going to save me a little bit of backtracking time. So instead of having to go to the next level, the next home world, and then having to come back in order to do this, now I only have to go come back here for one reason, and that's just to do the Sparks minigame. pretty sure there's a breakable wall here. Maybe it's down here. There's a wall to break somewhere. And it gives you a skill point when you find it. I will find it before I leave from here. I already got this one from back here, but I didn't get that. I didn't get that gem. The last one is right here. I think this is the only place. No, I checked there. Hi, Spinel. Nice of you to join me. Is it back here? It is not back here. I'm gonna get hit. Nope, I didn't get hit. Surprising.
Take this egg as a sign of your honorary membership in the Lodge.
Alright, that is everything I needed to do here.
Well, that's never happened before. I hope it's not a bad omen.
Well, things are going well for me today. I showed off a glitch that I found, or well, that I was shown during either a video on game glitches or during a any % speedrun. I can't remember which one it was, but I got it to work first try. So I'm actually not even supposed to be in this area right now. So it's always a good day when you get somewhere early, and that saves a little bit of time backtracking. But right now I'm trying to find a bombable hole in the wall for a skill point, which isn't even really completely necessary. It's just kind of a extra life and a little bit of... Oh, there it is. It's right here. I think. Nope, that's not it. Man. Maybe I could be wrong. There might not be a skill point here. But then again, I was right about the glitch working, so probably right. I'm not sure. Thank you. It's gonna drive me crazy until I find it, but I might not stay here much longer. So that's only one of 2 skill points anyway. There's another one. It's not up. It's not an upper wall, is it? Or maybe it's. Maybe it's in the room that. No, it's not going to be in that room. I checked that room already. It's not there. Alright, I'm going to take a second to look it up. Because why not? Skill point. Some of the heads. That's one place. Oh. Oh crap. Okay, I know what it is. It's not. It has nothing to do with the wall. I'm not gonna be able to do it this time. I'm gonna have to. Okay. I can show off that glitch again, because I can't just walk back through the door because the door's still sealed. So basically what I had to do, let's hope this will actually work, or I think they're going to be assembled again. I might have to come back later and show off the skill point. Okay, jump on this pillar and then, ah crap. You jump on this pole, you jump on this pole, jump on this pole, and then just get up here and walk above it, and it'll take you through. You're not supposed to go through that door. Oh, good. You're not supposed to go through that door yet, but since the heads are not assembled again, basically, what I did wrong for getting this skill point is actually easier than I thought. It's nothing about bursting through a wall. That's a later skill point in this level. All you have to do here for this skill point is to get all 5 of the heads and gather them in one spot. And also, going back to Sergeant Bird's controls, if you have something in his feet, like if he's grasping anything, there's going to be bombs later. Crap. In order to drop them, it's not circle, and it's not triangle, it's actually square to drop things. Let's try not to die here. So all we gotta do is get all the heads gathered up into one spot. What's going on, Crispy? Thanks for those good vibes, I definitely need them. So we don't really have, crap. We don't really have to put them back together, because we've done that and got that egg. But if I could actually drop it. But all I'm doing here is just putting the heads together for the skill point. There's the last one. Now once I get all the heads in one spot, I can show what happens to a head when it's dropped into the fire. Oops. There we are. And that is a skill point. Alright, so what happens when the head is dropped into the fire? It basically does this little burning animation, and then it respawns back where you left it. So they're all still 5 here. But that's it for this section, so let's leave out of here and talk to our most favorite bear with a bag of money.
Spyro, you're just in time. I saw 2 egg thieves run through this door. Well, actually they paid me to guard their hideout, but that's irrelevant. I'll happily let you through the gate to chase them down for a small finder's fee.
You know, I wonder how much they paid him to guard the door, and how much profit he's making by letting me in. Either way, it's profit.
Thank you, Spyro, and best of luck catching those dastardly egg thieves.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite sections. The first chase is meh, but the second chase is really where it's at.
Are you the dragon looking for all those eggs?
Yes, I am.
I saw a shifty-looking character with one over there.
Now, before I go through chasing this guy, he's gonna sit there and taunt me, I'm going to go collect this treasure. There's this wall here. Even though it didn't do it until after I released it, it actually was a skill point. I don't know why that one is weird about it, but I think you're actually supposed to supercharge into it. I didn't honestly think that the charge was going to work, but apparently it does. So I think this is going to be the last of the treasure. I already went back and picked up the... Now let me catch him real quick. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Hey, there goes another one. He was really fast. Maybe if I activate the supercharge, you'll be able to catch him.
Now this is actually kind of some useless trivia about this one. This is actually the first game since the first game that had the supercharge arrows again. Because the second game didn't have them at all. It was only a power-up. And of course you had the unlimited supercharge when you were in a speedway. But the arrows actually weren't there. So I just like throwing out random trivia because for no real reason, other than to just throw out random trivia. Alright. This level actually was pretty simple because those were the last 2 pieces of treasure. And this level is complete. Actually not supposed to be complete yet because I went into that section that I'm not supposed to go into yet, but eh. Moneybags ended up taking the money that I got from that section anyway, so we're going to go to the Seashell Shore next. And after that, we're going to go to the first boss.
Yay! My board was working. I'll see you at the beach.
How many eggs do I have right now? That was the wrong button. 29, okay. So I had more than enough. Alright, for the longest time, this actually used to be my favorite level. Even though it's completely underwater.
While I was gone, my friends borrowed the Rhinox submarine. And then they took it for a joyride. And then they smashed it into a big pile of rocks. Oddly enough, the Rhinox failed to see the humor in the story and stuck my friends in the jail behind you.
Ah, yes, they did. Alright. I think it's mostly because of the music here. The music is quite enjoyable. Level itself is actually pretty decent. It doesn't completely stay underwater, even though most of it is underwater. And the one of the challenges here took me so long to actually finish. We'll see how I do this time around. Yeah, let me see, what can I talk about while I'm down here? This version of the game, surprisingly, isn't the greatest hits version. And the reason I point that out is because some of the soundtracks and some of the levels are a little bit different. In the original release, which I believe this is, this music is also in one of the other levels later on in the game. But I guess to avoid repetition... Hold on.
If you want a quick summary of your progress in a world, you can press the select button to open the Atlas page for the world you are in.
I almost lost my track. Thanks, Zoe. What am I saying? Yeah, later on in the game, this song is used again. So I think they changed the later level to avoid repetition. Because in none of the other games did the level music repeat. The only other time it repeated was one level in Spyro 2, well, 2 levels. It was one occurrence. It was Idle Springs and Fracture Hills had the same music. But here, some of the boss levels have the same music. All of the speedways have the same music. And yeah, the bomb challenge is difficult, but honestly, I didn't have that much challenge with that. Especially not compared to the one later on in Dino Mines. The one I was talking about was the fight with Bluto. For some reason, that took me so long to do. I'm not gonna say any more than that, but we'll see, or you'll see. Hopefully I can first time it. Seems like the challenges that have been giving me the most trouble have been the easiest this time around. And conversely, the ones that have given me no trouble before have been somewhat difficult.
You can hover to get more distance when gliding. Just press the triangle button at the end of your glide.
course, this is going to be 100%, so I'm not going to miss anything, at least not purposely. If I do, then, as you saw last episode, I will be backtracking to get everything I missed. Alright, so we got this challenge coming up with Sheila. This should give me, like, no difficulty here.
Oh, hi, Spyro. Some of my seal friends are trying to take down a Rhinox fortress. I'm about to go and lend a foot.
Live a small Rhinox in the morning. Singe Rhinox in the morning is what she said last, but I skipped it. Alright, so this here challenge, we're going to be having cannons like this firing at me. And these guys, this will give you a little bit of a demo, a preface of what's to come. So let's talk to this seal over here.
Hi, Sheila. The Rhinox have built a fortress on our beach, and we're gonna blow it to smithereens. We just need you to take out all the turrets for us. We're lighting the bomb now. Just make sure to stop all those turrets before the fuse runs out, okay?
Alright, so I'm just going to avoid all the enemies, and the way I found to do this that's the most easiest, the turrets has a nice, the jump, they have a nice range on them, so if you just take out the turrets, they're going to take out the things adjacent to them. So I don't even really care about the huts where the enemies come from. All I do is just stomp on the turrets, and everything else will sort itself out. And if I actually remember to jump, then I won't get hit. But of course I have to remember to jump. Which I guess now I've sorted it out. And now we're at the last turret. And again I forgot to jump, so one more time. There we go. That's everything. So you see 3 seal go in, and 2 come out.
Wow! I can't believe I survived that blast. It's a good thing I kept this egg nice and safe in my pocket.
Yes. Yes, it's a good thing that the egg for some reason didn't get scrambled while it was in your pocket. And that you aren't blown like the building. But, you know, video game logic. Alright, so that's it for this challenge. It took a few hits there because the X button decided it wanted to work on its own terms and not mine. But we are all good here. We're done. I'm going to get out of this area and go back to Spyro's section. Just... could you, like... thank you. Alright, so back to Spyro. I want to know how those guys take those large barrels out of their back pocket. If I can possess that skill. Oh, it is, isn't it? Start it over then. And hopefully, like, I don't lose my entire stream. Wonder how long it's been frozen like that. There we go. That is better. Okay, skill point here. For some reason, I don't even know why this is a skill point. This is like probably the easiest skill point to get in the game. All you have to do is swim back here, and yeah, there's a chicken that just goes around in the lower circle. And for some reason, destroying that chicken gives you the skill point. I can't figure out why, but easy skill point. Easy extra life. And easy completion if you're a completionist like me. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish up here by getting rid of you.
My plan worked! That lunchbox.
See, this time, they actually give a good scenario instead of like you walk around and then the door instantly opens. It's actually you walk up to a guy and oh, now he has the key because the enemy was kind of dumb. Alright, so 2 more challenges here. I don't have all the gems yet, but I should have them when I go up there. We're not going up there yet. First, I'm going to go over here. What's up, Dragonmon? Okay, this is fun.
We had a dragon egg for you, but we used it to test our ultra-high-speed super fluidity tunnel. The good news is that it made it to the end of the tunnel without a scratch. The bad news is that there's no way to get it back out now. The tunnel is chock full of Rhinox and floating mines. The only way to retrieve that egg is to defeat every single Rhinox in the tunnel.
Okay. So yeah, here the difficulty of this one, and I'm probably going to fail this a few times, is like he said, I have to go through without getting hit too many times, and I have to make sure to hit every single one of the Rhinox in here. And most of them you can see coming, and most of them are in the same level, but I hit a bomb, so I got to start over. I can't believe I did it again. Uh-oh. Okay, I got him. I swear I missed him. And the last one. Cool.
This egg has surprisingly good fluid dynamic characteristics. From now on, all of our submarines will be egg-shaped.
Good to know. These eggs help you make a discovery. Anyway, so only 3 attempts, so 3rd time's a charm. Not bad. Considering I was expecting to do a lot worse than that, so I am satisfied with that. So let's now head up to the top. I think I may have missed some treasure. Okay, 1960.
Challenged us to a naval battle. Our speedboat versus his nuclear shark submarine. If we win, we get the dragon egg he's guarding. If we lose, we have to spend a month in KP.
KP is Kitchen Patrol, for anyone who doesn't know.
What do you say? Do you want to take on?
Yeah, let's take him on.
Okay, good luck. Just remember, stay away from the shark.
Which end is the sharp end? Alright, X to speed up, circle to fire missions, and pick up missiles. Oh my god, I can't talk tonight. Okay, circle to fire missiles, and then pick up the crates for more missiles. So, you can get a missile from the crate here. And, yeah, this challenge actually took me a while, like, at the beginning. But, like, as long as you avoid him, and just turn around, take a quick shot. It shouldn't be too hard to defeat. Yeah, he's going to shoot some missiles at you on occasion. And sometimes he'll just come up and destroy some of the crates for no real reason. You can take multiple hits on him at a time. Like as long as he's above water, you can hit him as many times as you're able. Of course, missing is not really what you want to do right now, especially considering that you have a limited number of missiles. And I did take some damage from him earlier because I got too close. Probably going to here, but I was trying to get that crate. And I didn't. So now he's submerged again. We're going to just continue to pick up some more crates. Find myself in a corner, but let's get a few hits in. He's going to try to fix his ship, but if you take him out in that moment of vulnerability, then that's good.
Wow! That's the first time Pluto has ever lost! You got a lot of talent for someone so purple!
I don't know what that means for someone so purple. Is purple a bad color or something? Alright, so let's scrounge up this last bit of treasure around here. That was not the last egg. For some reason. Okay. I don't remember missing anything else, but I must be. Inferno may just be lurking, by the way. Ah, jeez. Well, apparently I missed something, because I'm not getting I don't have all the gems yet. It's actually supposed to be blue, but, you know, the emulation is weird on the PlayStation 3. Okay, I got all the gems from this area, so there must have been some area that I missed out on. And clearly that area has another egg. And that's where I came in. Didn't believe I got all the treasure from down here, so let's backtrack. Yeah, that was the chicken. Apparently you can get the skill point more than once. Alright, so... taking a look around up here. Nothing. Swim slowly into here so I can actually get my bearings. I've been over there. Okay, there's something over there. Been down there in that little puddle. Another zap from Zoe. That doesn't lead to anywhere. Okay. I've pretty much been everywhere. Unless there was something else in Sheila's section. I know there was nothing in the other section. Like if I go through again, if I go through the tunnel again, I don't get rewarded because I've already been through it once. What am I forgetting? Oh wait, there is something in Sheila's section I missed. Yeah, I thought I was being thorough, but nope. Apparently not. It's actually... Yep, I sure did. I forgot to go up here. There's all the eggs. And this is the last 20 gems I'm missing, or 15 gems I'm missing. Cool. So I can exit this area. Then I can exit the level.
Let's head on over to the
Okay.
balloon. The balloon's all ready, sir. Just jump
Now
on.
I do have the option to talk to everybody, but
This balloon will take you to the great tiki lodge
go back
in
there.
the sky. Just jump on when you're ready.
I might as well talk to everybody.
Hop in the balloon whenever you want, Spyro.
Stop rushing me.
I guess you just hop in the balloon now. Don't ask me how it works. I just showed up for the punch and cookies.
Yeah, I don't see any.
This balloon will take you to a land closer to the sorcerer's Spyro.
You can also use it to come back here whenever you want.
Alright, now that we've said our goodbyes to everybody, let's go ahead towards the Mid-Age Gardens and get interrupted by a cutscene. Get this cat out of here.
Listen carefully.
You're good, Hermione.
Stupid girl. I'm only going to ask you one more time. Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon? I tried to scare him off this time, but he's just not afraid of anything. Not afraid? Not afraid? Why have I been training you all these years? Use some magic. Here's a spell book. Whip up a monster and eliminate him. I don't care what you do, you useless brat, as long as you get rid of him. You, come here.
Alright, first boss. Of course, first boss is always the easiest boss.
When I heard the sorceress was planning to ambush you, I got here as fast as I could. No worries, though. This wussy green toad will be no match for the two of us.
My TV volume is actually quite quiet. But of course, I also have a fan behind me, so you'll probably hear more of that. Alright, real simple boss here. Just push him into the lava, and then he'll chase you for a while. If you charge him like immediately after he lands, then he doesn't get a chance to charge back at you. So then you can, Sheila will stomp on him, and we will chase him, or he will give chase. It's honestly the microphone sensitivity, because you said you couldn't hear me last night, so I turned up the microphone sensitivity, and so it's probably picking up the TV. But if I can't hear it, then I mean, I can play it without hearing it, but I don't want to hear it. So, or I don't want to not hear it. And I don't know what I'm saying. Just screw it. Something in here is right. Something in here is wrong. I don't know. Well, I can tell you why the TV volume is ahead of the stream volume. Because I'm using the Elgato capture card, and there's no way to eliminate the delay between what's actually being played on the stream and what's actually being played on the TV. There is an inevitable 2-second delay, and that's with Elgato. I can't do anything about that. Now, I turned up the microphone volume because, like I said, you told me last night that you couldn't hear me very well, so that's why I did that. But yeah, there's a few things I didn't mention. Like, he'll start breathing fire at you after a while. If you keep him close to the edge, then he'll be easier to knock off. And yeah, that's it. 4 hits and he's done. I think I may have been closer to 8 than 4. I don't know. I wasn't keeping track. So that is it. Continuing on to Mid-Age Gardens. You know what? Maybe I don't have noise cancellation turned on this headset. I thought I did. Oh, hi again, Bianca.
Okay, Dracula. You've managed to survive longer than I expected. But you haven't the slightest idea what sort of dangers lie ahead of you. I suggest you grab your cat friend and whatever eggs you found and hightail it back home while you still can. I'm telling you this for your own good, you know.
Yeah, of course you are. Alright, before I do anything else, I'm gonna go right back to Sunrise Spring. Properties, general, properties, detail. It's not gonna do anything about that. Shut up. I'm gonna head over here.
Spyro, I found an egg, but only Sparks will be able to reach it. There's a small hole that leads to a crawdad farm. I can take him there if he's ready.
Let's go. This is the first of 4 Sparks mini-games, mini-levels, call them what you want to. I call them mini-levels, whatever, maybe. So we're gonna get a little tutorial here from Zoe.
Maybe before you take on the nasty crawdads, I should give you some help. To start, let's practice.
Probably hearing a lot of the fan too, but I need it on because it gets hot in this room. I like these levels because they use the...
You can also move quickly by charging, like Spyro. To charge, hold down the square button.
Use the charge to dash down this fast enemy. So, yep.
Now for the hard part. Being a maneuverable dragonfly, you can also slide in any direction. To slide, hold down the L1 or R1 buttons. Then move with the analog stick or directional button. Try sliding up and down to hit the targets in this room.
No, you don't get a free pass here, dude.
On your travels, you'll notice butterflies that give you health, just like in the dragon world. Not only that, but some butterflies will give you special powers, though only for a short time. Just eat any power-up butterfly, and then press the X button to use that power-up. Your power-up is shown in the top right of the screen. Looks like you're ready, Sparks. If you need any more help, just choose the help option from the pause menu.
Alright, here we go. Tutorial over. Now we're into it. So, basic controls aside, this game, I find these challenges really fun, and it's kind of more of a break from pretty much, well, everything's kind of a break from everything else because everything is so different in this game. But I especially like these missions because of how useful it makes Sparks and how interesting they try to make it with the new firing abilities. So I'm going to skip that butterfly for right now. So one of the things I try to do here is I try to save one power-up for the boss fight, because each one of these levels ends in something of a boss fight. And the boss fights range in difficulty from really easy, the first one, to quite difficult, the last one. So we're gonna have some fun in these levels, and we're gonna see how far we can get in them without dying. I just took the first little bit of damage here accidentally, so I wasn't paying attention. I can't get to that one yet until I unlock the little central hub where they come from. I didn't mean to get that. I usually try to save that for last. But basically this little invisibility shield, anything that touches me is instantly destroyed, and I am fine, I don't lose any life. But unfortunately I still can't get through that door. But basically what I'm doing here is trying to find keys to open up these sections so I can go through and and destroy everything within those sections. Hit the switch here. And then, yeah, collect your treasure. Okay, so we're gonna pick this one up. Now, this one is one of my favorites. It shoots out 3 fireballs, and then when enemies are near each other and they get hit by the fire, it spreads to other enemies. So, oh my god, words. So it can either work for a short time or much longer. Now this one will fire rockets, and they home in on targets. I don't know how that got hit. And they usually one-shot the huts that these guys come out of. I always felt like these are some of the more creative stages because of just how much they've done with them. Alright, here's the boss. There's giant crawdad here. The easiest way to take care of him is something I'm not doing right now. It's basically just to slide up and down. And let him... I can honestly just slide only when he fires at me. I never really have to move from these ones because they'll actually fly into my line of fire whenever I'm just standing here. But dodging here would be a good idea. It usually stays right in range of whatever you're firing at. So yeah, pretty easy first boss. So let's get the remaining treasure. And I missed 2 somewhere. That's weird. I was not expecting that to be there. There's one. And there's the other one. Guess not. Alright. Pretty simple.
Nice work, Sparks. You've beaten the Crawdad King and found the lost egg. Not only that, but some of the dragon magic seems to have rubbed off on you. Now you can pick up gems when they're even further away from Spyro.
Yeah, no, that's just a personal issue. Like, I'm trying to keep everything synced, but, see, the problem is I have to delay my speech for, OBS, and I will definitely forget to change that configuration when I'm playing Smite, because then everything is on par. But it all comes down to that delay that I mentioned earlier. So we'll go ahead and do that. Maybe this will make a little bit of a difference. But then I got to go back and remember to change it later on. Alright, so here's a test. Flaming this rabbit right now. Was it on... did the rabbit get flamed when I said now? Or is it still a little bit ahead? Alright, let's see. Alright, jumping out of the water now. Alright, it's like 2.5 seconds. 2, 1, 2. Yeah, maybe like 1.5 seconds. Okay, good. Alright, but of course now you're gonna have the weird anomaly where you're seeing my mouth move and I'm saying something, but there's probably gonna be a delay. And it's whatever. I just gotta remember to change it back to having no delay when I'm playing Smite or some other PC game. But yeah, that delay from the game capture to actually playing the game is something that I just can't avoid. I was looking into it to see if there's any way to do it, but the chip on the Elgato just makes it impossible. It can't do like real-time streaming. There's just a little bit of input lag. That's why I don't listen to the PC sound from the game capture device when I'm streaming, because that would throw me off. Now I could just endlessly wander around this area and get a whole bunch of lives, because these rabbits respawn all the time and they're in bunches of 5. So, but I'm not going to do that. I don't really need that many lives. Oh, I thought I'd... There we go.
Hey, Spyro. Zoe told me that if we hit that doodad up there, the portal will open. Why don't you try spitting this rock at it? I'll see you in there.
Yeah, you will be in there. Oh, hi, you. Nice to not... Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to chase you. You want to know why? Because I can cheat. Hi, Zoe.
Spyro, this is a super flame power-up. You'll find more just like it scattered throughout all the worlds. Why don't you try this one out by using it to break all these planters?
I think there's a rhino. Blah, blah. She said something about a rhino hiding an egg in there. But before I do all 4 of them, this is one of my favorite things to do. If you flame these rabbits here with the super flame, they'll blast way up into the air, and it's really funny to watch them fly up there. It's kind of cool, but yeah. Some of the best humor in the world is a little bit cruel. And there's no time limit on busting those planters. You can take as long as you need to. What's going on, Matt Wicks? Yes, a lot of good memories were had with this game. That's why I'm playing through them again. Alright, anyway, back to what I was saying before. Let's go ahead and... I like watching them, you know, fly up into the air. It's kind of... Anyway. That's the 4th planter. Oh, really? You haven't? Yeah. Cool. So so my actual explanations of this game are useful to somebody. Cool. Alright, so instead of chasing this guy around, we're gonna cheat the system a little bit. We're just gonna find him. He might be smarter than I think. Either that or the game might be programmed a little bit more intelligently than I thought, by making him not appear when I have that power up, forcing me to chase him. Because he wasn't there a little bit ago. Let's see. Grab his power up again and see. I didn't even know there was a Curious George game. But yeah, it looks like he's not here at all, so the game actually erases him whenever you pick up this power up, which is actually kind of intuitive. So they keep people like me from actually, cheating their way out of the chase, and making it so the chase is possible, ignoring you for now, Moneybags. I gotta skull bash that one usually, but I'm too lazy for that, so I'll just burst it open with Super Flame. I'm not doubting your memory, I'm just saying that I personally have never seen any Curious George games. So, I mean, this guy is really simple to catch. If you cut the corner too wide, you'll realize what you're doing. But if you stay like behind him-ish, then you can catch him either trying to turn around and run the other way, or just at a corner. Okay, so that's all the eggs. Just got a little bit more treasure that I'm missing. I'm not really 100% sure from where I'm missing it, but there's some somewhere. We'll find it, or I will. Oh wait, I know where it is. Maybe I don't know where it is. Oh, duh. That's right, I always forget to check back here, because like I get pulled out of here almost as soon as I get pulled into the level, thanks to Bianca. Giving me another warning and whatnot. Even though she's not at least been intimidating. So I'm missing one from somewhere. I can't get over that wall. I thought I could, but I couldn't. Maybe it's over here. I didn't really explore this area. There it is, yep. Alright, so let's talk to Moneybags.
Ah, my good friend Spyro. The sorceress caught this naughty bird letting off rockets in her fireworks factory. But I'm willing to release him into your custody, provided you pay his outstanding fine.
Yeah, shut up.
What a sucker. That is, it's a far, far better thing you do today, Spyro, than you have ever done, and, well, so forth, etc. You get the idea.
Sergeant Bird, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that. Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military hardware. DBX-9 rocket launchers, state-of-the-art.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it. All this. Hey, where'd you come from? I thought dragons had all been dead for 1,000 years or something.
Well, the rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks. Cheerio!
I love the Moneybags abuse in this game. Limited ammo. You'll see later that that's kind of a lie. I am playing it on my PlayStation 3. I do have a PS2, but I'm not really using that because I have the game downloaded onto the system.
I have to train the hummingbirds. They must be in peak physical condition if we're going to take on the sorcery.
Sir, the situation is this. Yesterday at 1845 hours, the Rhinox invaded. We defended as best we could, sir, but without your leadership, we didn't put up an effective resistance. By 1900 hours, the rest of the squad was captured and the Rhinox had complete control of the base.
Really? Wow. Yeah, I usually, I know there's a delay in the actual receiving my answer versus receiving an answer from the chat. But I feel like being a decent streamer is partly to pay attention to the chat and answer questions as they arise. So that's kind of what I'm... Oh my god, I can't talk tonight. That's kind of what, like, my mindset behind answering the question, even though I know there's going to be a delay in the stream. I'm not trying to undermine anybody, but it's just easier for me to do it that way. Like, I mean, like, how many streams would you watch, honestly, if, like, you know that you're being ignored?
Sir, I've captured the enemy Russians. They won't march far on an empty stomach.
Oh my god, talking. See, the problem with me talking is that I'm so bad at it.
Sir, the Rhinox have blocked the way out of this next cave with a security door, and I don't think you'll be able to blast your way through this one. Recommend you land on the weights and carry them to the pressure-sensitive security switches either side of the door. When in position, press the square button to drop the weight. Press the triangle button once to look down, press it again to look up, sir.
Alright. I've explained that before. Like, if you're carrying something, you can press triangle, look down, you'll get a target icon. Now there's a skill point here. Every once in a while you'll notice like these little moles running around and burrowing into the ground. You might recognize them from the skating section. If you drop a weight or a bomb on them, you'll kill them. And killing all the moles in this level unlocks the seal point. Now if Gabrielle wasn't in the way, then I'd have a little bit more range to aim. See, that it makes it a little bit difficult when we're standing there. There we go. That's the first one, and there's several more. There's a few I didn't actually... Turn around, Sergeant Bird, jeez. There's a few more I haven't actually gotten to yet. There's this one down here. The ones at the beginning of the stage, I have to actually get bombs to take them, because I can't take these weights from this area. So... And if you get too close to them, it's kind of a fail-safe. They burrow back into their holes. So, staying at a pretty high distance, let them come out and then kind of target right for where the hole is, because they'll usually stay right around that area. Or maybe you can be like me and completely miss again. There you are. It's kind of interesting to see them like fly all the way to the other side of the room. Alright, so we got that one weight in place. We're going to put this other weight on the pressure plate, and the door busts open, as you can hear. I'm going to take a little bit of damage there because I actually didn't fire when I thought I did. And let's release you. Which I like how I don't even have to even go up to the cage to get them to open. I just use my telekinesis and open it that way. But you know, if I had telekinesis this entire time, I should have used it like at the beginning of the level. And just like telekinetically open all of them, and then, you know, yeah. But whatever. I actually think this is going to be the last level I do for the night. I'm just... ugh. I'm just feeling like garbage right now. Although I might keep the stream open and play a little bit of Rocket League. Several times. That's how I know so much about it. When I was when the game had come out back in 2000, I got it for Christmas and I played it like all the time. So this is definitely this is definitely not my first time playing this game.
Mission accomplished. It's great to have you back, sir.
Really? Because I didn't release all of the trapped hummingbirds, but alright, so like I said before, we got these rockets here. Basically, we're going to drop them. They're going to make a pretty decent sized explosion, and that's what's going to help me get these moles killed. And it's also going to help me open that. Okay. So that is 3. And we will continue on. And I'll keep that in consideration. I might go 1 or 2 more levels. Depends on what I have time for. Because these levels, especially with the different characters, they tend to be a little bit more lengthy. Are you kidding me? Really? Okay. Looks like I bust a extra life jar without even realizing I did it. I don't know. I don't know how much I feel like playing Smite. I do need to log on to... No, I don't. So I've already done that. Although leveling up my Smurf account wouldn't be too bad of an idea. So to get there, basically we got this little tunnel to run through here. And we got the fire back from before. Oh, this was in this area, this was somewhere else. Each one of these hummingbirds actually has something to say, but I'm not going to talk to them because I don't feel like it. I don't know, a lot of people just watch. I know that Zero to a Hero's here. I'm pretty sure he is. Paragon is always lurking, but he's not usually that active in the chat. And if he is, he's probably really too sick today to even watch. So I'd be honestly surprised if he is physically here. There's a few people that I know aren't here because they either have school tomorrow or they just don't realize that I'm streaming. But usually the chat's not very active. Not necessarily a bad thing. I know there's viewers. Oh, really? Huh. What's up, Trill? Just drop bombs on this mole here. Look up, look up. Look, there you are. Alright. Alright, alright. So I got one more hummingbird to free, a few more gems to pick up, and a camera that just will not agree with anything. Look down. There we go. Secret hole. Back up, there you are. Man, this can be dizzying a little bit. Hope nobody has vertigo. Oops, wrong button. I have no explanation. I have no explanation for that.
Before I was captured, I recovered this egg from the enemy, sir.
I think perhaps that was the reason you were captured. Alright, and there's still some treasure I'm missing here. It's 25. I mean, 25? Yeah, 25. Wonder if it's 125 gem. Oh yeah, favorite system of all time? That is a good question. That's not really a question that I really thought about. I'm gonna have to think on this for a while. I don't know if I would call it my favorite, but I definitely had the most fun with the PlayStation 1. Because there were so many good games on the system. Many of them I didn't get to play, but the ones that I did play, I played the hell out of and had a lot of fun with. And it usually was always the better version. The better version of the game was always on the PS1. Like one example is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. That's another game I played a lot of. I don't have that game anymore, so I'd either have to buy it from the PlayStation Store or emulate it. But it was on while it was on the N64. The PS1 version was much better because it had like the full songs instead of just like a sample of the song. And it just seemed like a much more cohesive game, if that makes any more sense. And yeah, I also played a lot of this game. This game, the first game, and the second, and the Crash Bandicoot games was pretty much the majority of my childhood. And I can step it a little bit further and say that I played a lot of Genesis games as well, and a few Nintendo, like NES, and I didn't really have a Super Nintendo, so a lot of that I missed out on. But yeah, PlayStation 1 was what I started with, really getting into gaming. My first system was the Sega Genesis. The first game I played on the Genesis was Sonic 2. And then my sister at the same time had a NES, so I played a lot of the first and third Mario games with her, and 2. And we also played a lot of
Thank you, sir.
I wasn't trying to talk to you. We also played a lot of Legend of Zelda. Both the first Zelda game and the second. I'm looking for these moles. I think I got everything. Did I say level complete, or did I miss something? Let me check. Make sure I've got everything. I do. but I'm missing that skill point. Ah, there it is. But yeah, I spent. Let's see if I can get it without the bomb. If I can time it right, land really quickly, and then fire some rockets like that. Cool. All right. So what else was I saying? I remember when I got my the first PlayStation 1 I ever owned. It was like right as it came out. I got it for Christmas that year, and well, actually, it was a little bit after it came out. I got it for Christmas, and I got Crash Bandicoot 2 with it. So then, after I beat Spyro 2, Crash 2. It was a little bit of time before Warped came out, and then I read the instruction book because back then, and still now, sometimes games came with instruction books. So I found the code to play a demo of Spyro, and I played the demo. I played it as much as I could before finally asking for the game, and then I finally did get the game and played it and got all the way through, 100%ed it, and I was like, man, I can't wait for the next game to come out. And same process there, only with the second game. And then that became my favorite game for a while. Listen, talk about it.
I've been trying to clear the way with this cannon, but it doesn't even shoot straight. I haven't been able to hit a dang thing all morning.
Yeah, Bob, because you can't aim with it. But yeah, after the second game came out, it was kind of shocking, like how many changes they made to it. But at the same time, the changes were welcome. Like Spyro's voice was different, the overall design was different, characters were different, the way the games played was different. And then this game came out in 2000, and I was like, okay, nope, this is my favorite game right here. And it's been that way for a while. And I think maybe some of it is from being nostalgia blind. And I'll be honest, I do feel that way sometimes because there's been some great games that have come out that I love the hell out of. And some of them I will be playing on the stream. Like, if you look down there, I've got all the games that I plan to play through. And some of them I do like just as much as this game. But I can't say that I like them more than this game. But like this, I grew up playing this game. I don't know everything about it, but I know a lot about this game. And like this was like how I passed my time. It was this series and Crash Bandicoot that cemented my calling myself a gamer. And then as games progressing got more interesting, I got more into it. And unfortunately, I didn't catch the YouTube wagon like when it was really in its infancy, or else I would have been much better off than I am now. Instead of just starting, I would have been established. But I unfortunately lived in an area where internet was still 56K, and you can't upload videos on 56K. I don't have Daxter, but I do know, I'm pretty sure it's on here. Might buy it if it's cheap, but I gotta be kind of thrifty here. I haven't actually played that anyway, so that'd be an interesting, it would be like a blind playthrough. I don't know if I could 100% it so easily, but it'd be, what the heck? That was weird. But it would be interesting to play through it for the first time on stream. Not really sure what just happened there. You have it on PSP? Yeah, you can help me through. Okay, yeah. That'd be nice. Well, I mean, you know more about it than I do, and that's the point that you're trying to get across. So yeah, that'd be helpful. But yeah, and yeah, I can't get to there yet. I forgot. But I am really looking forward to doing the Crash and the Crash Bandicoots and the Jak and Daxter games later on. Thanks for the follow. Every time. I've got to figure out how to lower the volume on that thing. But of course, it's also the only thing that I'm listening to on my headset right now, so. Yeah, I'm a completionist, so like if I play a game, I'm gonna 100% it. Or at least do the best I can. Now when it comes to Jak 2 and Jak 3, I haven't actually 100%ed them, so probably going to be a lot of seeing me doing a lot of running around and repeating missions until I either get the 100% I'm going for or get tired of it and give up. So, but I know for certain that I can 100% this game and the Crash games, even the first one. And I'm honestly dreading playing the first Crash game because it's, in my opinion, definitely the hardest in the series. Now is it from here? No, it's not from here. Okay. It's not from here either, is it? No, it's not. Okay. That was weird. Yep, I knew that would happen, but I couldn't stop it. Because you can't jump on ice. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, this song here is like one of my favorites. What did I say? I don't know, I probably said that was weird. Like that was. Oh jeez. See who that is behind that ice? Yep, that's Moneybags. Out to steal some more of my money. But don't fret too much. I will get it all back. Similar to how I did in the last game, only much more rewarding. I'm not gonna spoil it now, but trust me, it'll be worth the wait. Just a little bit of retribution. But I gotta get back on this cannon because I forgot to take out these birds. And this cannon definitely works a lot better than the cannon in Spyro 2. Oh yeah, I said that's fine.
Step right up, Spyro. Behind this door is the single greatest show on Earth. That's right, ice dancing. Season tickets are available, but you'll have to act fast.
Oh my goodness. $500 bucks?
I always knew you were a cultured sort of dragon. Well, step right in. The show's about to start.
I don't like you. Yeah, all I said to that when you said you didn't 100% it, I say I'm more of a completionist. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to do everything I can. That's just the way I play.
And these hockey players are ruining it. Every time I start my routine, they come in and smack me with their sticks. Oh, I sure wish we had a partner. Someone courageous and strong and handsome and purple to breathe fire.
I think this girl has the hots for me. That's kind of weird.
Will you please help me perform my ice dance? These mean redneck hockey players keep hopping the ice, and all I want to do is dance.
Alright, so the easiest way to complete this little challenge is to stay close to her, and she'll like eventually stop into some corners, and wait until the Rhinox come within your field of vision. There's nothing really out of the ordinary here. No one's gonna like come out and you not see them, but there is gonna be a time where she's gonna go some way while somebody's still creeping up on her. So just watch her actions and watch where they're coming from. And yeah, there shouldn't be any real issues here. Just never leave her side. I mean, that's the best advice I can give. No matter what, stay glued to her, right there, the entire time. If you do that, you should be able to get it through on the first try.
We did it. That was my best performance ever. I guess one of the judges didn't like it, though. He threw this egg at me instead of a rose. Why don't you have it?
That was odd. Cerny. Anybody who's a PlayStation fan gets the joke with the name Cerny.
Maybe you can be my ice dancing partner in the next
Maybe.
Olympics.
Yeah, Cerny. Alright, let's leave this area and get back to the treasure collecting and egg collecting and collecting. I think that was more of an excuse to explain how she got the egg, and not so much that he threw the egg at her. The reason one of the executives, even back then, at PlayStation, is named Mark Cerny, and yeah, the dragon being named Cerny, I think, is a kind of a homage to him, because without Mark Cerny, Naughty Dog and Insomniac, neither of them would be able to have their games published on the PlayStation, because originally Crash Bandicoot was being developed for the CDI. No, not CDI. For the 3DO. And when Mark Cerny had approached Andy Gavin and I forget what his name, Jason Rubin, about the game, he suggested putting it on PlayStation because PlayStation was still looking for a mascot. Now, not long later, the guys over at Insomniac were looking for support for their game Spyro, and Mark Cerny kind of took them under their wing and did the same thing they did for Naughty Dog, which kind of explains why you get demos to Spyro and Crash games on their like there's a demo for Crash Bandicoot for Crash Bash on this game. There was a demo for CTR on Spyro 2, and there was a demo for Crash Warped on Spyro the Dragon. Yeah. It's a little bit of interesting trivia that I honestly forgot to bring up. But yeah, if it weren't for Mark Cerny, then there would be no Crash, there would be no Spyro. Because I guarantee you they wouldn't have sold nearly as well as they did on the PlayStation on the 3DO. Now this I'm not supposed to be doing, but I'm lazy and I didn't want to actually chase that guy around. So by doing exactly what I just did there, you can get an egg without having to chase a bandit. But I'm not quite done with that yet, because there's actually a skill point for landing on that platform. So you gotta first go into this section and then line yourself up, and then what I usually do is I like slow my glide down a little bit and then hover right before I land on it. I usually don't fall off, but it doesn't matter, I got the skill point. So now let's chase this guy. And like I say, for every single one of these guys, your key is to stick to the corners, stay inside, because he will go outside, and then you can catch him on a blind corner and just flame when you feel like you're close enough. I definitely wasn't close enough that time, but you know. And don't do what I did, because if you do, then your coach is going to miss him. Ah, man. I'm going to be chasing this guy for a while. I might start with red and blue, and then go to gold and silver, and then go to ruby and sapphire. Either that, or I'll start with red and blue, start with yellow, and then go to that's a thing, and then go to crystal, and then go to emerald, and then what came after that? Diamond and pearl. What was the other one? Platinum? I think it might have been platinum. But yeah, oh man. Okay, this guy's actually going to take me some time to get. Almost got him. Got him. Now, I said that all my runs were going to be 100% runs. If I do the Pokemon games, they're not going to be 100% runs, because I can't 100% them. And that should be the rest of the treasure. Yeah, don't worry. I've played through blue, gold, silver. I started to play through Ruby and Sapphire, but I never got through it all the way. I also played through Fire Red and Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and I've just recently played White and X. Did I get everything? Oh no, I didn't, because I didn't talk to the other guy. But yeah, I'm not a huge Pokemon fan, but I played most of them.
I put up ice blocks this morning so Bob wouldn't beat me to the ice fishing hole. If you want to try out the hole, you can borrow this fishing lure I've been using.
Pretty sure I already found your fishing hole.
Oh, by the way, feel free to use our gondola whenever you want.
I don't need to anymore, because I got everything from here, so I can really just leave here. Cutscene. I think I might still have my copy of X. I just need a capture card for my 3DS. I don't have one of those.
You're kidding, right? She nearly toasted you.
Yeah, but she was aiming at you.
No problem.
It's a good thing for you Hunter was around.
I can look after myself.
Oh, sure you can.
Would you like me to show you?
Out of magic, huh? How about I give you a jump start?
Ha! I'll deal with you later.
Hey, why'd you have to scare her off?
Yeah. Alright, trying to decide if I want to do one more. No, I think this is going to be a good spot to play it, to end it. Alright, thank you for the follow. Thank you everybody for watching. Make sure to come back again tomorrow night around the same time when I'm going to be going to Enchanted Towers, and then we're going to be going through the level of Spyro. Then we're going to go through the level again as Sergeant Bird, and it'll be a lot of fun. We're also going to see another familiar face from the last game if you were there for that, and we're just going to have a generally good time. So make sure to come by. I'll try to make it as fun as I can. I'm not really interested in as of a guy, but you know, I can't talk, so it's funny to watch me stumble around the English language, kind of like I did then. So.